So let us make this more real. You can actually see the real plants, and they're, I guess, chronologically coded tags. Might be a neat business for plant tag manufacturers to adopt this. Okay, let's jump over and see them being put in place. And now we see the real placement. We have our thimbleweed and false bone set, and a Siberian Petrie, Siberian Petrie, Siberian Petrie, Siberian Petrie. The geranium and the lupin, the blue and purple, and the flowering spurge and the drop seed. Now, part of this exercise was I built this because I had no other sunny places really left to plant the Siberian Petrie, and I had to do a lot of work to remove the perennial weeds. Well, not weeds, but goldenrod is so strong here that nothing else will really grow. So I had to tear up the soil and wreck a whole lot of fungi, and so trying to feed the soil, I planted a cover crop, buckwheat and vetch and tiller radishes, also known as daikon. So all of these things are putting life back into the soil, providing a mulch, and the daikon and the kale I can absolutely eat. So it's kind of a weird mix of, Siberian Petrie, which is not native at all, and 3 flowering natives. And also, I have so few places to put anything where deer can't get at it that this space, when enclosed by fence, is too small for them to jump into, and the plants will be too short for them to reach over and munch on. So for a season at least, I will grow, well, obviously I'm already growing kale and radishes, but I will put in Good King Henry and beets and some other things. So let's do a jump cut to that. We have lovage, which is a perennial celery tasting thing, and seombari, I presume that's the pronunciation, which is a Korean celery. And red plantain, very tasty, good for wounds and such, but also it's red. So that's interesting. We might as well put the onions in. And there are beets and dill and in soil blocks. We have our Good King Henry and some beets. And yes, you may ask, why am I using both trays and soil blocks? Well, that's a question for another video. But putting these all in, because most of them are deer resistant, and certainly the first year there will be a fence around all of this, making it one of the few places I can plant anything and hope to get a yield without deer or rabbits getting to it first. And yes, now it's a super sprint because it's been quite droughty here, and super hot days, probably not the best time to be transplanting. So this is the evening, and I want to put all these in and put a fence up before it gets too dark. Wish me luck.